Right, so I want to talk about, so I thought it would be useful to talk about these goodies for a minute. These are AirPods. The two little earphones live in a case like that and connect to your iPhone. AirPods work differently to earphones in that they don't have cables. So they're just these little devices. You pop them in your ears like this, and you have audio from your iPhone that way. They're a lot more than just wireless earphones. For starters, this little case charges with a lightning cable over there. So when you buy them, you get a spare lightning cable. That's always useful. Those things cost the earth. This case is a battery. Obviously, when you put the AirPods in there, they actually charge while they're in there. There's a little green light showing that they're charging. That's pretty cool. It's quite small, fits in your pocket, no problem. Your iPhone does this cool thing. If you open the AirPods next to it, it shows you the battery percentage. The case is nearly flat. The AirPods are still pretty good, using the last bit of power out of the case. But the most beautiful thing about the AirPods really is like setting them up. So connecting the AirPods to your phone for the first time literally is as simple as taking the AirPods, snapping open the case, and that little thing that shows you the battery percentage at the bottom. The first time you connect them to your phone, it actually says, do you want to connect these AirPods? You click connect, job done. That's it. There's no Bluetooth, there's no go to this setting, add this, no drama whatsoever. The other cool thing is that the minute you put the AirPods into your ear, like that, it makes a little humming noise that confirms the AirPods connected to your phone. It does a pretty seamless handoff. So what often happens is the phone would ring, I'd answer it. Midway through the phone call, I'd put the AirPod in, it throws the call to the AirPod, and I can take the phone away and just carry on talking. It's pretty cool. Range is incredible. I can walk 5, sometimes 10 meters away from the phone and hold a crystal clear conversation using only my AirPods. If you tap them twice, so you got the AirPod in your ear, you tap it twice, Siri wakes up. That's pretty cool. The AirPod's right there, so it kind of gives you really good audio. Very useful when you're driving. Tap, talk to Siri. It cuts out a lot of the background noise, stuff that your iPhone would pick up if it was, for instance, mounted on the dash and you're trying to talk to Siri over a distance in a noisy car. Window down, sunroof open, whatever. There are no cables. If they just lie on your desk, the phone rings, I often just pick up, tap, and answer the phone call. That's pretty sweet in terms of just being a bit more hands-free, being able to do things. You're working away on a computer and phone rings, you need to support someone, you need to do something, it's right there. They're pretty cool for podcasts as well. They're quite small. You don't have kind of cables inside your hoodie or inside your t-shirt or hanging around the outside. Nothing to plug in the bottom. When they're in your ears, they're quite firm. They don't kind of want to fall out, so you're not likely to lose one somewhere. They also don't block out a lot of surrounding noise. So even with them in, I can hear what's going on around me. When I'm listening to music or I'm listening to a podcast or an audiobook, I can still hear what's going on around me. There's still lots of sort of noise coming through, so I don't feel kind of cut off and disconnected. I've got Bose noise cancelling headphones, and I use those when I really don't want to hear noise. But as a kind of day-to-day walk around, just keep these in your ears. Something happens, audio comes through there. They're pretty cool, actually. They kind of beyond normal earphones. They work really well. They integrate nicely with the iPhone. They can connect to other devices. You can pair them to your Apple TV if you've got a Samsung phone. You can connect them to that. They connect to the Mac. I've done some Skype calls. There's a bit of wiggledy trying to get them back from pairing with your Mac to pairing with your phone and stuff like that. That can get a little bit tricky. But overall, they're pretty good Bluetooth earphones that work really well in a Apple environment.